I like immigration. I think it.
You like immigrants?
Yeah, like I like.
Are they all the same?
No, but sorry, I misspoke. I like the concept of immigration. I think it's a good idea for immigrants to come here, as we do to Europe, as other countries as well.
Well, can I ask you a question? Then? Do you,
EU, sorry.
Do you think that all immigration control should be scrapped?
I don't think all immigration can be scrapped. No. Sorry.
So where
No.
So where do we draw the line? Numbers.
Numbers. I don't think there should be a number.
Okay, so I find that quite concerning, because I don't think that a welfare state can be operated indefinitely with mass immigration, because the people who have arrived haven't paid into the system, and so it turns into a kind of Ponzi scheme, doesn't it?
I don't know. In terms of the Ponzi scheme thing, I would say it's still good to have immigration. I would say, okay, you disagree from that head?
No. It's. I mean, I'm not. Immigration in principle is not necessarily a bad thing, but I think that the way it's being carried out is very poor. I mean, one of the prime arguments for immigration is educated immigrants, doctors and nurses and things like that from India. I see that as being kind of a reverse colonialism, as in, why on earth? I mean, it's very easy for a rich country to open its borders and headhunt the best and brightest from the third world, but I mean, surely that's going to keep them in the destitution in which they are now, because the best and brightest of their countries are surely needed in their countries to make their countries better. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree in the fact that all countries need their best and brightest, but if they want to go to a different country, by all means let them. If that means helping the people in the country they're going to, that's great. I don't see a problem with that.
Well, because these people were trained and reared by Indian resources. So if we talk Indian doctors, because there are a lot of Indian doctors in the UK is a much richer country than India, and yet we're using Indian resources to train doctors who then come over and treat British people. That strikes me as a kind of reverse colonialism.
No, I wouldn't say no, because I think Indian people, as well as any other country of people coming in, adds to the culture. It adds to.
Yeah, but that's a very selfish argument, isn't it? You're of course it is. You're arguing for the enhancement of British culture at the expense of Indian culture.
No, I'm saying Indian culture enhances British culture as British people would enhance the Indian culture.
Yeah, but these people were born and raised and trained in India at the cost and expense of the Indians, and then we say, come over here and we'll give you lots of money, and then they come over here and India loses those doctors.
I would disagree with that, because there's an NHS crisis in terms of there's always questions of funding for the NHS. I wouldn't say that's the case in terms of they're getting tons and tons of money. If they want to come here, they can come here. I don't see the problem with that, because
Look at it from India's perspective.